into this game, Grant? Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Porzingis misses. Now here's Anunoby. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Harden, the pass to Gordon. Porzingis, shot clock at 6. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. That shot off. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now, following the 3 by Boston. Jackson, the pass to Holiday. Shoots over Martin. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Celtics. And Durant gets it to go.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Now here's Avdia. Gordon with a screen on Durant. Avdia outside. For 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Harden against Durant. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Fox is checked in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Fox. Adebayo, a screen on Harden. Fox. And a nice finish on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Harden against Fox. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Fox missing. And Harden's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing
great shooter to their roster in Steph Curry, but more than that, I know from talking to people, Curry's leadership was also something that made him desirable to this organization. They wanted a star who creates a winning atmosphere just by being on the floor. Steph Curry is a champion.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Jones. Thanks.
I'm looking at Fox, a microwave score.
And Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Trey Murphy comes in for Anunoby. Austin also changing it up. Valanciunas comes in for Porzingis. And it's Johnson in for Johnson. Now here's Harden. He's got 5. And yep, it's good. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And here's Fox. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Harden against Fox. It's stolen by Fox. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, the season is just getting underway. How together do you expect teams to be at this point?
Well, it depends, B.A. Are you experienced or are you young? And I know this, the first 20 games usually are a very good indicator of how your season is going to play out.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fox surveying the D. Adebayo, a screen on Harden. Here's Fox. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Pass to Johnson. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Valanciunas passes to Avdia. No good with the triple. The Sixers trailing. Now Fox. Give him 8 points now. Adebayo, a screen on Harden. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Turner comes in for Adebayo. And Reed subbed in for Jackson. Reed sets a screen. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Dosunmu's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Miller's checked in. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Johnson's got 5 points.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Reed in at the 4-man spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Brogdon finds Johnson. Shoots over to Sumu. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, and this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Stolen by Reed. Inside, here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys, back to you.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. And the 76ers making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Miller.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Right side Durant. This one for 3. Boston pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brogdon, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Brogdon. Outside Johnson. Porzingis sets a screen to the middle. Boston needs to get off a shot here. From outside the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good. 76ers trail by 3. Durant finds Holiday. Sumu outside. Reed, a screen on Johnson. From the high post. Johnson with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 3. And stolen by Holiday. And he makes it on the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
Porzingis sets a screen. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Johnson. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Brogdon. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Boston. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Holiday. There's a screen by Turner. And the basket by Holiday.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Boston also changing it up. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Johnson. And it's Harden in for Malcolm Brogdon. Up top, Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Johnson drops them both.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Fox outside. Rebound Boston.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Valanciunas with a screen on Fox. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Jackson. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Harden, the pass to Johnson. The rebound by Jackson. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Johnson against Fox. The putback. Out to Hachimura. Three-pointer. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Back to Harden. Over to the left wing. The three from Valanciunas. On target from range. Valanciunas has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fox gets it to go inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Celtics trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Fox, here we go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Hawks. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Taking a look at the Celtics. James Harden out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Avdia. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Harden, the pass to Gordon. Avdia outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 6.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
From deep, Johnson connects from downtown.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Holiday passes to Durant. Holiday, a screen on Johnson. Outside Holiday. Back to Durant. Jackson, the screen. Durant's shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Harden against Adebayo. Adebayo with a steal. And they're on the break. The pull-up. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He has 7.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Harden, the pass to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Porzingis punishing inside.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Outside Anunoby. Adebayo, a screen on Harden. Anunoby passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Holiday with the ball. He has 6. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Harden against Holiday. Avdia outside. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Turner, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Hachimura comes in for Jackson. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Anunoby. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Holiday. Pass to Hachimura. Turner, a screen on Gordon. Here's Turner. The 3-ball. And another miss by Philadelphia. And he lobs it up, and Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Durant surveying the D. Turner, a screen on Avdia. Durant finds Fox. Clock at 6. Fox on the take. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
The Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. 3 on the clock. Here's Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter. And Harden's got the ball here for the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. Outside Porzingis. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Sixers leading. Turner, a screen on Harden. Fox, the pass to Turner.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I love how fearless this kid Johnson is. He actively seeks out this kind of contact on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Durant. Turner, a screen on Avdia. Now Turner, 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Harden finds Johnson. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You just can't give Johnson a lane to the hoop. Trey will take it.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Boston. Miller comes in for Avdia. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Rebounded by James Harden.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Reed sets a screen. Here's Fox. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson for the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, with his age and frame, that's the kind of hard contact Johnson's going to have to deal with.
Brogdon's checked in for Harden. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And what separates Johnson from most rookies and many veterans is his jump shot. I mean, it is pure and it's lethal.
Here's Fox. 14 points for him. 44 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hachimura. Johnson with it. DeSumo picks him up. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Fox. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No one covering. Vassell's got 5 points.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Porzingis sets a screen. Johnson for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Fox Celtics outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Kevin Durant is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Sixers lead by 3. Holiday finds Durant. Adebayo, a screen on Avdia. Here's Durant. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Avdia against Durant. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Johnson. The 3.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Adebayo in the post. Johnson on him. Vassell passes to Jackson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Johnson. Back to Valanciunas. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Sixers lead by 6. Outside Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's impossible to guard Drew Holiday when he gets this kind of position. His frame and his game is very much up to the task.
Avdia passes to Johnson. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Holiday. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Vassell. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. OG Anunoby's checked in for Vassell. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Mamukelashvili. Miller's checked in for Avdia. And it's James Harden in for Johnson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Johnson. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Porzingis. Gordon, the pass to Porzingis. Gordon with a screen on Adebayo. Nice shot by Harden.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's Durant. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Durant. And again, it's Philadelphia.
But just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Harden finds Miller. Gordon outside. Here's Miller. Now Harden. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Philadelphia leading by 9. Durant with it. Harden picks him up. Now Jackson. Using the glass to lay it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Reed's checked in for Adebayo. Hachimura comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Durant. And Fox is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Avdia, he's checked in for Boston. Oh, no good! Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Fox. For three. Porzingis there for the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Boston. 11-point game. Stolen by Anunoby. And he slams it down.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Stolen by Reed. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Reed to screen on Harden. Fox fires! And the three misses. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Porzingis. Now Avdia. Johnson a screen on Fox. Harden with it. Picked up by Reed. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get the three. The 76ers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.